Thank you for tuning in to DIY with Dee. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a serving tray. So first, what you're going to need 3 picture frames. I purchased these 3 picture frames from Dollar Tree. They're the 11 by 14. So I flipped over to the back of my picture frame, and those prongs that you see on 2 of the frames, I am taking them off with a pair of pliers that I also purchased from Dollar Tree. So you're going to take them off of 2 of the frames, but you're going to leave them on 1 of the frames. And you can see one just came off. So right now I'm just lifting my prongs, and I'm going to take the back off that comes with it, but I'm going to save it. I'm going to remove that piece of paper, and I'm going to set my glass aside because I am going to use that. Do this for all 3 frames. Taking my first piece of glass, actually I'm getting all 3 pieces, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my E600 glue and I'm going to apply it all over my glass, to the edges as well as to the actual surface of the glass. Now if you want to leave your serving tray clear, I suggest that you do not put it all over the entire surface of the glass, just on the edges. But because I'm going to cover my glass with contact paper later, I am just going to apply it all over. When you are gluing your glass together, you want to make sure that they are perfectly aligned. And I'm going to repeat this gluing step again with my last piece of glass. And just a little FYI, you can use however many frames you want to use. I just chose to use 3. So just go ahead and glue this last piece of glass on top of the second piece. So now I am taking my frames, the ones without the prongs, and I am going to apply E600 glue to the outer edge of the first frame. Once that is done, I'm going to firmly apply or press the second frame without prongs on top of that first frame. And again, you want to make sure that they are perfectly aligned. Now I am going to apply E600 glue to the second frame so that I can apply my last frame, the one with prongs, to this frame. Now I am taking my glass from earlier, and this is just some Faux Wood Contact Paper. You can purchase this at your local Dollar Tree. You can also purchase it at Wal-mart. My local Dollar Tree was out of this paper, so I had to purchase mine at Walmart for about $5. Now I am taking a razor blade from my box cutter, and I am going to cut the paper. And I'm cutting a little bit extra so that I can use the access to wrap around the back of the glass, which again you will not see because we're going to take that cover from the beginning of the video and we're going to lay that on the back. And you'll be able to see this later on in the video. So now I am just going to apply my contact paper to the glass, and as you can see, I only lifted a little bit of the paper, the adhesive paper that it's sticking to, and I am slowly peeling it as I apply it to the glass. This is just to decrease the possibility of air bubbles in the contact paper. So it's very smooth, as you can see. Now I am flipping the glass over, and I am pressing the access paper down to the back of that glass. And I could have centered the glass a little bit more on the paper, but it is okay. Okay, so now that that part is done, I'm going to go ahead and grab my frames, and the prongs are raised. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that glass and I'm going to see if it fits really quick. It's a little snug, but it does fit. So now that I know that it fits, I am going to take some of my E600 glue and apply it to the inner edge of the frame so that whenever I place the glass inside, it is extra secure. Now that I have applied the glue, I am going to take the glass and press it inside of the frame. And you do want to be as gentle as possible with this part because it is a little bit more snug. You are going to have to force it a little bit, but not too much. You can see where I cracked my bottom glass a little bit. So just be a little bit careful with this. And now I'm going to take the back of the picture frame and put it at the back of my frame. I'm going to go ahead and fold the prongs over, and then in this next frame I'm going to use my husband's plant to make sure it's secure. And you can see that it is not falling in, it is very secure. Okay, so now that I have let it dry, I am going to take these two dresser knobs, or handles rather, that I purchased from Lowe's. They were about $1 or $2 a piece. And I'm sorry I did not get this part into the shot, I didn't realize. But I am applying E600 again to the ends of those handles, and I'm going to press it down onto my frames. And now I am just measuring my second handle to make sure that it's even with the other handle. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down as well. That's how I made my budget-friendly serving tray.